Mu Sung thought, Mu Huan, you took too long to make your decision. I should not have put him in charge of everything for this mission. It's not like I was any better in the first place. I was an idiot. I was too focused on the current situation that I did not even realize we were surrounded. If I knew that beforehand, then providing aid or ignoring them would not have mattered. A fight with these bastards was unavoidable. If that's the case, the correct decision was for us, the Iron Brigade, to quickly take the initiative and assist the Tang family. Then does that mean Jin was already aware of our current predicament? Mu One told Moon Young, make some space for this man. Make sure to stay on guard, because you will be protecting this carriage. You can do that, right? Besides, there's no better training than fighting in a real battle. Moon Young said, stop scaring me like that, senior brother. The leader of the ambushers said, so you are the bastards who took my prey. While I am asking nicely, why don't you guys hand those poison frogs over to me? Mu One said, if we were planning to do that, then there was no reason for us to bring them into our carriage, correct? The leader said, what a sharp-witted bastard you are. That's right, even if you handed them over to us, we would have still killed you guys. Crimson Ghosts kill them all. As the battle go on, Jang Yil, vice captain of the Crimson Ghosts, said, is there no one who can match with me? Mu Sung launched a powerful blow. Mu Sung wonders I could take him out with that attack, but he was able to block it. He said he was from the Crimson Ghosts. That's the first time I've heard of them. These bastards, they are not from the mainland. His armor is thicker than I thought. I need to aim for his neck, but first I will need to stop him from using that iron mace of his. Mu Sung cast Blade of the Dragon Scale and said, I will need to keep one of these bastards alive so that we can question them later, but they are all just running at us without any regard for their life. It seems I will need to kill the leader of theirs. Next second, he noticed Jang Yil haven't died and stand up. Back to Mu One, the leader said, even before we got here you were already aware of our ambush, right? You're quite impressive. Mu One said, the disappearance of the White Dragon merchant troop, as well as the ongoing situation in the province on Nam. Are you guys the one behind all of this? The leader said, I am merely a tool used for killing and capturing people. There's someone else who is drawing the bigger picture here. Mu One said, then tell me, who is that person? The leader thought, I cannot sense this chi, but he's skilled enough to locate us from afar. He's also able to stand against a martial master like me and be able to put me on guard. The leader said, if you are that curious, then the general of the Crimson Ghosts, Nam Gun Wai. You will need to first cut me down. Gun Wai said, I will tell you everything if you are able to cut me down. So why the fuck are you not fighting me with everything that you've got? Show me what you are hiding. I can tell it's quite sinister. Gun Wai then noticed Mu One's speed getting fast until he unable to react. Gun Wai madly said, I will fight you with everything that I've got. Flaming Spear of the Fire Dragon. I can't believe I went this far for some nameless bastard. To think I'd resort to using this technique this early. Suddenly, he noticed Mu One jump on Sky dodge the attack. Mu One said these clothes were a gift from Mr. Huang. Mu One cast a powerful blow, broke Gun Wai's armor. Gun Wai said, who the hell are you? Where the fuck did you come from? Meanwhile, FuryA said, uncle, it seems an incredible person is helping us, so please hold on for a bit longer. Moon Young said, shit, I'm going crazy right now, my heart's beating so fast, please I hope nobody comes over here. Moon Young getting nervous when an enemy noticed him and heading towards. Moon Young thought, my leg, please move, please move. This entire time on our journey, I've been getting trained by senior brother, he even helped me during his break times. I have not even properly swung my sword yet. Am I really going to stay frozen like this? How are you going to protect anyone? Moon Young. The enemy dodged Moon Young attacks, but FuryA shuriken killed enemy and said, I will provide you with backup, so don't worry so much. Back to Mu One, Gun Wai wonders even that person would have never guessed a man like him existed. If we leave him alive, he's bound to become an enormous threat for us. I will need to kill him. Again Gun Wai cast his ultimate technique, Flight of the Crazed Dragon. Then he wonders, what the hell? He was able to catch the technique with his bare hands? Mu One broke the spear and said, so how much more should I cut down? You should start talking. Gun Wai said, wait, you still have not cut me down. It's not the end. Mu One stabbed the broken spear into his arm and said, next is your neck, hurry and talk. Gun Wai said, that's right, I remember, you were right, we were the ones who made the White Dragon merchant troop disappear. Meanwhile, Mu Sung cast Triumphant Fangs of the Fire Dragon, killed their vice captain and said, I was trying to go easy on you. What a persistent bastard. Suddenly, Mu Sung noticed it's a poison bomb and immediately reminds other there's a poison bomb. Mu One also noticed a poison touch, then the leader escaped. Mu One thought, I can't let him go. There he is. He went further than I expected, I should be able to catch up to him. Mu1 noticed two archers and said, just answer my questions and we can avoid any unnecessary bloodshed. But then both of them hug on Mu1, prepare to suicide. Mu1 escaped and wonders they blew themselves up. And what they mean by the beginning of the end. Mr. Huang, I really hope you are safe. I have to hurry and find him. I was not able to find out anything in the end. I should head back for now. Soon, Mu Sung said, what a shitty start to our first day in the province of Annam. Let's go. It's time for us to resolve our issues. Jianwu said, so you guys are the Iron Brigade? Nice to meet you. I am the Tang family's possessor of 10,000 poisons. Gi Moon. Gi Moon said, it seems we've caused quite a bit of trouble for you guys. I apologize. As for reward, I will make sure to repay the White Dragon merchant troop by tenfold. My niece told me what the two of you did, your actions, I won't ever forget it. Mu Huan said, I apologize. It was due to my incompetence that we were not able to help immediately. Gi Moon said, what's there to be sorry for? It's understandable, as that is the true nature of this world. Mu Sung said, Elder Tang, if we knew that you were from the great Tang family, we would not have hesitated to put our lives on the line to assist you. We just were not sure if the situation was something the Iron Brigade should get involved in. Gi Moon said, it seems you guys are the type to value a person's life based on their status. Mu Sung said, well, of course, it's just like you said, that's the true nature of this world. Gi Moon laughed and said, you are absolutely right, that is indeed how this world functions. It seems I, Tang Gi Moon, have learned a valuable lesson from you today. I thank you for your lesson. I won't ever forget this as well. However, don't expect anything in return, since we should always abide by the true nature of this world, right? It's because of my internal injuries that I am stopping myself here for today. Then Gi Moon told Moon Young, thanks for your help, little bodyguard. I am about to purge this area of poison, so before it gets too dangerous, you should probably go rest elsewhere. Gi Moon cast detoxification of the white toad, exchange one poison for another, the poison that brings life. Mu Sung said, possessor of 10,000 poisons. He's a man who's attained a realm of using poison to not only kill people but to be able to revitalize people with it as well. I can see why he's considered the master of poison. I only knew his title. I did not even know what his real name was, let alone what he even looked like, and that's because these guys are known to be quite exclusive, since they choose to live only with their clanmates. Soon, Gi Moon told Mu One, so it's you, thank you for your help. I was planning to go to meet you, but you came to me instead. I just finished circulating the poison chi inside of me, so I am temporarily unable to move, so please don't be offended for not showing the full extent of my courtesy. Mu One said, I understand. How are your injuries? Gi Moon said, it was thanks to you that I was able to get better. With the honor of the possessor of 10,000 poisons on the line, I, Gi Moon, shall most definitely return this favor. Afterward, Gi Moon said, we've arrived in the province of Annam. We should also be pretty close to a shopping district. Why don't you buy some new clothes from there? If you are short of change, I can even buy it for you. Mu One replied, I appreciate your offer, but I am fine. These clothes were a gift from a dear friend of mine. Gi Moon thought he's a man who knows when to be thankful and when to be humble. It's very rare to see young men like him in this day and age, not to mention he must have mastered his martial arts to an unfathomable degree. In order for him to do that, he must have learned from a renowned master or hails from a renowned family. Gi Moon said, that's right, I noticed that you received a wound on the left side of your body. Take it. After decades of research, I created these medical pills which provide immediate effects. They are called the Crimson Silvered Sacred Pills. It's able to provide you the immediate effects of an antidote, and it's also able to improve your internal state by 10 years. Mu One said, that's quite valuable, is not it? It's too much for someone like me. Gi Moon said, of course it's valuable. They are medicinal pills made by me, the possessor of 10,000 poison. However, so saving my life, this is still a small price to pay. I highly suggest you use them when you are in a life-threatening situation. This is all I can give it to you for now, so enjoy it while it lasts. Mirio asked Mu One, will Master Jin continue to travel with the White Dragon merchant troop? Mu One replied, well, I did arrive at my destination, so it's probably best that I stop traveling with these folks. It's nothing big, but it's become obvious that I am a nuisance to these people here. It just means I will become more of a burden than of help of them. Mirio asked, then would you want to travel with us? We are planning to stay at the Broken Fist sect for the time being. We need to regroup with some martial artists from the Central Heavenly Alliance from there. Mu One thought the four pillars who once proudly supported the Northern Heavenly sect, the Great Four of the Northern Heavens. Out of these four, there was one person who shared a very close bond with my father, and he was someone I was proud to call as my uncle. However, he was the first person to ultimately betray my father on that fateful day, Jo Chun-woo. With his betrayal, he gained the approval of the Central Heavenly Alliance, and eventually settled down in the province of Annam in order to form the Broken Fist sect. FuryA said if you were to receive assistance from the Broken Fist sect, I am sure they will be able to find your uncle. It should not be too hard of a task for them. Mu-1 replied, thank you, but I will have to decline. There's something I need to do first, but once I finish that, I will make sure to come find you guys. FuryA said take this. Within the Tang family, only a small number of people have this. This is the Jade Tag. With this not even the Central Heavenly Alliance can question your authority or stop to investigate you. You will essentially gain free entrance to us. Meanwhile, Gi-moon smirks and points at both of them. Gi-moon told Mu-1 I am sure you are aware of this already. Please be careful. Even the province of Annam's Gyeonmyeong City is in a state of panic. Just the fact that the Central Heavenly Alliance summoned us. I can already assume how bad the situation currently is, so do your best to keep yourself safe. Soon, when they arrived, Gi-moon said it's time for us to part ways. I pray we meet again. Mu-sung thought so he's leaving us now. What a waste. His personality may not be the best, but since he possesses an overwhelming amount of strength, I wanted to bring him into the Iron Brigade. I guess he's a man that Mu-sung cannot tame. However, I get a feeling we will meet each other again someday, in a world where even your closest friends can betray you. I hope the next time we meet, we are not enemies. Jin-sung thought this man will no doubt keep us safe. However, judging by the state of our bodyguards, they are quite scared of this man and the Iron Brigade who are under a contract to protect our journey. They can't help but feel their pride has been wounded, and are keeping a heavy watch on this man. Everyone's on edge. The mood is not looking too good. Not to mention this man is not someone who will listen or comply with some money. He does not move based on profits. Jin-sung told Mu-1, you do what you want. We will also do our best to look for your uncle as well. If you are able to find anything about our third young master and the bodyguards that disappeared, please let us know as soon as you can. Moon-young said, thank you for all that you've done for me as well, Captain Gong. Senior brother is someone who shed light on my dreams. That is why I want to see just how far my dreams will take me. Moon-young told Mu-1 although I may not look like it, I am quite familiar with the roads around here and I am also able to read maps pretty well. I won't become a burden to you. I will make sure to protect my own life with my own hands, so don't worry too much. Jin-sung said I should have seen this coming. After all, you did spend all your time with him. Alright, do what you want. I will respect your decisions. Just remember, if you ever want to come back, the White Dragon Merchant Troop will always have a room for you. I will be waiting for your return. Soon, Demon Fist Chun-woo said I am glad you were able to arrive safely. Gi-moon said well on our journey over here we were ambushed. Their insolence knows no end. Demon Fist said I've already dispatched the oracles from the investigation bureau of the Broken Fist sect, so it's only a matter of time before we find out their identities. As long as they are within the province of Annam, they will not be able to avoid my eyes. Once their identities are revealed, they will soon regret their actions. Gi-moon thought each time he speaks, it sends shivers down my spine. The Great Four of the Northern Heavens, have they always been this strong? I can see why they would have been upset for having to stay as branch leaders in the Northern Heavenly sect. Gi-moon said from what I can tell, they were not your usual bandits from the mainland. Fortunately we were able to receive assistance. Without him we would have never been able to make it here. Demon Fist said it was a gift sent from the heavens it seems. The savior of the Tang family is also the savior of us. Tell me who he is and I will make sure to reward him. Gi-moon said I was not able to find out who exactly this person was, but we will be meeting him again eventually, so I shall make sure to find out who he is then. He's a splendid young man who won't let you down. Demon Fist laughed and said I can't wait to see him then. Back to Mu-1, he told Moon-young I'm going to look for someone. It might even take a few days, so I want you to stay here and train in your martial arts. As I've always said before, make sure to hold your arms straight and focus on gathering as much chi as you can. I'm going to check on your progress after I come back, so make sure to work hard. Mu-1 asked the staff I am trying to find someone. It's possible that you might even know him. His name is the Three-Minded Scholar. The staff replied, are you referring to that crazed lunatic? That's what everyone calls him around here. He was considered a genius at one point in his life, but then one day he suddenly lost his mind and has not been in the right state of mind since. That's why he's also known as the Crazed Scholar. Mu-1 gave some gold coins to know the location of Crazed Scholar and make his move immediately. Soon, a man said the fact that you came to us to look for that bastard, you've got guts. This bastard has to be sent by that crazed lunatic. Get him. Mu1 said, I am not sure what you are talking about, but in situations like these, a little of beating is proven to be effective. So, do we still have a problem? The man asked, what problem? I will tell you anything you want to know. My name is Ma Dang and I am the owner of this gambling den. One day, out of nowhere the crazed lunatic showed up and emptied out the gambling den. Normally there would be a limit to how much you steal, but not him. He stole an unbelievable amount of money from us. Now, we are not the type of people to make an honest living, so we still need money to operate our gambling den to make our living. There's nothing with that, right? So, in order to take back our money, and to stop this bastard from swindling more people in the future, we were planning to chop off at least one of his hands, but he would not stop laughing while pointing his finger up into the air. We thought he just lost his mind, but then all of a sudden, our minds became foggy, and the next thing we saw were the most beautiful women we've ever seen. They were literal goddesses. They were so alluring that we could not resist. Crazed lunatic said, I guess humans are more in tune with their carnal desire than reason itself, or is it possible that these guys just lack self-control? Then I guess they are no different than an animal. Mu1 thought, did he put them under an illusion? Mu1 asked, do you know where he is? Ma Deng said, I've been trying my best to locate that bastard in order to kill him, but I was not able to find much. The last I heard of him, he was apparently seen at the cattle market at the end of this town. I am not sure if that's true or not. Soon, a man from the market told Mu1, that crazed lunatic purchased 10 strong, healthy bulls from here a few days ago. I think I saw him herding all those bulls to that town over there. After questioning a few person, Mu1 thought, I am already pressed on time having to search for Mr. Huang. Just where the hell are you, three-minded scholar? Mu1 thought, why did the senior disciple of the Gongdong Monastery, Mu Jin, tell me to seek out a peculiar man like him? I can't really say for sure that his actions have been consistent thus far, but it seems like he's trying to research the true nature of human beings. There's something about this man that's making me drawn to him. I am quite curious now. Just what kind of a person is he? Then Mu1 noticed the rock. He wonders, I am sure I saw that at the entrance of this forest. Did I seriously fall for some illusionary art? I could not even tell that I was in one, and I was sensing the entire area with my chi. These are not ordinary illusions. His strength is nothing to scoff at. No, I need to calm down. Let's not get agitated. They are nothing more than an illusionary technique. It's all just a mirage. Mu1 said, in a battle of wits whoever is wiser shall become the victor. However, you can always use brute force as well. It's time you show yourself, three-minded scholar. Soon, three-minded scholar said, you were able to defeat Mu Guang of the Gongdong Monastery? Mu1 replied, I would not lie about that. Three-minded scholar thought, even though Mu Guang is a bit stubborn and has a shitty personality, he's not weak by any means. You are telling me a guy like him was able to beat Mu Guang? Based on his appearance, he does not look that strong, but at the very least he has to be past the peak rank. Three-minded scholar said, I can tell you possess an incredible amount of martial strength, but you are intentionally hiding it. Mu1 said, it's because I want to survive for as long as I can. Three-minded scholar said, well, that's true I guess. Bastards that like to show off their strength are the first to die. The ones that truly survive the longest are people like you, who hide their strength well. But wait, how did you break through my illusions? Were my divinations really that transparent? That should not be the case. My calculations should have been perfect. Mu1 thought, what's with the sudden shift of his mood? I guess all geniuses are like him? Mu1 said, I was able to tell just with my senses. I was able to figure out where I needed to attack. Three-minded scholar said, so you are telling me your senses are that amazing, but I hope you know that one mistake would have led to your death. Mu1 said, I've been wondering, why are your illusionary tactics so complicated? Are you planning to take over the heavens or something? Three-minded scholar said, the heavens? That would be amazing if I could. Actually, I really hope that I can accomplish that. Who are you? I am wondering who you really are. Mu1 said, that does not matter. I don't have an identity. Three-minded scholar said, you naughty boy. So you are still going to act that way? Then why did you come looking for me? Mu1 said, it's because Elder Mu Guang told me there was a man I needed to meet, so I was merely satisfying my curiosity. Three-minded scholar asked, are you nuts? Alright then, feel free to ask me any questions. Mu1 said, a man went missing around this place about 6 months ago. Do you know anything about him? Three-minded scholar asked, this person that went missing, are you related by blood? Mu1 answered, no. Three-minded scholar said, then it's best that you give up now. Mu1 said, that's something I can't do. He's someone I am more than willing to put my life for. Three-minded scholar said, then head to the Jade City. I don't know the exact details, but recently, Some strange incidents have been happening around there. Since the flow of the markets is not looking too good, I am willing to bet that it has something to do with the people that went missing. That is according to my sense. Mu1 asked, why don't you come with me? Three-minded scholar replied, where the hell did that come from? You don't even know who I am. Not to mention, I don't even know who you are either. Mu1 said, but my heart is telling me to do so. Three-minded scholar replied, in the first place, I don't see why I need to get involved in your business. I am living quite comfortably here. Mu1 said, it's not because you are scared? While I was trying to locate you, I talked to a lot of different people. They all stated you were a crazed lunatic. But the way I see it, you are not crazy by nature. It's because something drove you into that position. You see, the actions of a truly crazed person are quite illogical and irrational, due to the fact that their sense of reasoning is numbed. But you, on the other hand, it seems there is some form of consistency. I believe you are trying to understand what is the true nature of a human being. You wanted to see how people should react when pushed past their limit and how they are able to regain their sense of reasoning. That's what you are trying to find out. Am I wrong? Crazed scholar? Three-minded scholar laughed and said, look at this bastard. You are a funny one. In any case, I have no wish to join you on your journey. I bid you luck. Between heaven and earth, a man stands alone with his existence. Harmony is maintained. Without his existence, the world loses its reason to exist. In the end, their existence is codependent. Well, if we are bound by fate, I am sure we will meet again. Soon. Demon Fist said, the White Dragon Merchant Troop? His son said, yes, they have sent another representative to us. This is the 6th request for help we've received, including the White Dragon Merchant Troop. This is the 6th time the merchants in the province of Unnam have disappeared. This man is Demon Fist's eldest son, Unkyung. Unkyung said, it's time we listen to their requests, father. Demon Fist said, I will take care of the ongoing issues in the province of Unnam. You may leave now. After Unkyung left, Demon Fist said, is he even eating properly? How can a man accomplish, looking feeble and weak like that? Demon Fist said, Pyong, everything's fine about him, but he has a weak heart. In order to become a dominant ruler, your heart must never hold even the smallest amount of compassion. What are your thoughts on Unkyung? This old man is Investigation Bureau of the Broken Fist sect, head of the oracles. Pyong said, are you talking about his qualification as an heir? He's respected by his followers and he's also quite shrewd. He's doing a good job. Demon Fist said, he won't be the one who will inherit the family sect. I am worried how he will take this news. In any case, make sure to completely take Unkyung out from this issue. If he finds out the truth, he will not stand still. Pyong said, as you wish. Please do not concern yourself with him. He just needs to slowly learn the truth. If my lord is a tiger, the young master is no doubt a tiger as well. Demon Fist said, I am not satisfied with just the province of Unnam. If I was satisfied, then there would have been no reason for me to have betrayed my senior brother, sect leader Jin at the time. The North Wall, Quan Ho, was someone who was satisfied with his duty to prevent the invasion of the Silent Night. He had no ambitions, even though he had all the power and might to conquer the world. I have no idea why he chose to live his life dedicated towards that one task. If you possess a tremendous amount of strength, it's only natural for you to exercise it. The Central Heavenly Alliance has started to make their move. They even summon the Tang family before the Central Heavenly Alliance makes any more advancements. I will properly finish the task that I started. Pyong said, there is nothing to worry about. This is why I have decided to follow you, my lord. Please just focus on looking at the task before you. I shall deal with all the minor inconveniences. But my lord, we will be dealing with quite a bit of bloodshed. At the bare minimum, a few hundred or quite possibly a few thousand deaths. Demon Fist said, in order to achieve a great cause, sacrifices must be made. If I was afraid of some resentment, then there was no reason for me to have chosen this path. It's been a while since I've last witnessed the rain of blood. Soon, Mu Sung came to meet Unkyung. Mu Sung thought, unlike his father, he does not seem militaristic at all, but he still holds a strong presence. Not to mention I can sense dignity in his speech and mannerism. His eyes are also bright and his actions are quite graceful. I can tell the blood of a renowned family runs in his veins. Unkyung thought, leader of the Iron Brigade, he has the same eyes as my father. Mu Sung said, we apologize for coming at this ungodly hour, so allow me to get straight to the point. If we had to be honest, we are at a loss. Please help us. It's been about 4 days since we've arrived at the province of Unnam, and we still have not been able to find any clues or information pertaining to the people that went missing. Even the person sent ahead of time has seriously disappeared as well. Not to mention, our encounter with the Crimson Ghosts has put us on edge, as we are unsure of what dangers lie ahead of us. That is why, in order for us to minimize any further losses, we believe we require the assistance of the Broken Fist sect. Mu Huan said also, by helping the White Dragon merchant troupe, who are one of the greatest merchant in the entire country, it will allow for the Broken Fist sect to deepen their relationship with them. I believe this is more of a benefit than anything else. An Kyung said, what kind of assistance do you require? Is it military support or sharing of information? If it's information that you seek, then I will have to be completely honest with you. At first, we believed that these attacks were orchestrated by simple bandits. But after the recurring disappearances, we realized that we've been too complacent. These issues are still under investigation, and so we do not have much information in store for you guys. Jin Sung said, the person in charge of our journey this time is our young lady. She is the younger sister of Master Jam Young, who recently went missing. That is why we are prepared to do anything for the sake of our family. An Kyung said, I see. If that's the case, the Broken Fist sect shall do whatever we can in order to help you find your missing brother. An Kyung thought, it's unfortunate, but you are not the person I should be negotiating with. The people that will bring the most amount of profit are those guys. An Kyung said, it's time that we got onto the main topic of discussion. Head strategists, I pray we come to a favorable result. Shall we get started? An Kyung thought, justice and honor are things that no longer exist in the world of Murim. All that's left are the small benefits and profits as we weigh the cost and value of human lives. But it was not always like this. Yes, the northern region, the rough and barren lands, those were the times, if I look back now, that was when I was truly the happiest. Those peaceful times when I was not confined to anything. Mu One said, senior brother, please teach me martial arts, pretty please. I am tired of studying the books. I don't know why my father only makes me study. An Kyung said, if I do that, I am going to get in trouble with your father. Just wait until you are a bit older. An Kyung thought, I am truly sorry for what happened to you. However, I already chosen a path that I can no longer abandon. Even if it leads me to a cliff, I will still not be able to get off this path. Mu One. Back to Mu One, he recalled back. Three-minded scholar told him someone is planning something quite enormous. There's no way all of this is happening just for someone to take over the province of Unnam or the Broken Fist sect. But regardless of who it is, the moment you become involved in this situation, you will inevitably become a part of their fate. Mu One thought, I had a feeling he knew more than he let on. But at least I was able to learn that I need to head to Jade City. What was his name again? The Crimson Ghost's general. He said the same thing as well. He was merely the tool while that person drew the bigger picture. He was quite skilled. It's hard to imagine him serving someone else. There is a high chance that person is the true mastermind behind all of the incidents. Suddenly Mu One noticed the sound of a lyre. He wonders, what is this ominous melody? Is it calling out to me? That seems to be the case. Rather than becoming a master in the way of the sword of the blade, becoming a master in the way of the sound is much harder to accomplish. That is why only a handful of them exist. There he is. What fearsome sound arts he has. A man said, you finally came, Master Jin. Mu One said, that's because you were calling for me. You seem to know who I am, but I don't know who you are. The man said, how rude of me. I apologize. My name is GM Dan Yop. You are just as amazing as that person had said. You are the first person to ever answer the call of my divine sound of the thousand distance. Dan Yop said, I am sure you've already met him before. His name is Goon Wai and he is a close friend of mine. Mu One said, so it was you, the person responsible for the issues in the province of Unnam. Dan Yop said, interesting. Goon Wai told you that much? Well, then again, I can see why he did so. It's the first time I've seen Goon Wai be put into that miserable state. That is why I am quite curious about you. If it's okay, may I ask which martial school you are from? Mu One said, I am not from any martial school. My martial arts are something that has been passed down from my family. Dan Yop said, then your family must be impressive. Mu One answered, no, it's been a long time since we were destroyed and forgotten. Dan Yop said, if I had to be honest with you, my plans never included the possibility of a man like Master Jin to exist. Why have you come to this place? Were you perhaps summoned by the Central Heavenly Alliance? Mu One said, I have nothing to do with the Central Heavenly Alliance. I am here to look for a person. 6 months ago an acquaintance of mine who works for the White Dragon merchant troupe disappeared in this area. The people who went missing, are they still alive? Dan Yop said, so you are here due to personal reasons. But yet they are still alive. Mu One said, then let them go. If you can do that, I promise I will quietly withdraw from this place. Dan Yop said, how I wish I can do that. However, that's not as easy as it sounds. Mu One said, and why is that? Dan Yop said, now hold on a second, it's a bit hard to explain everything to you right now. but just know that releasing them will put me in a difficult position. So how about we do this instead? After I finish my task, I will safely return them back to you. With the honor of my name, I swear to uphold that promise. I guess that's still not enough for you. What a dilemma we are in. I finally found someone I've taken quite a liking to, but it seems we are fated to spill blood. Quite sad indeed. Master Jin, I am sorry to inform you, but this will not be the place of our fight. Mu1 asked, where are the missing people? Answer me now. Dan Yop said, a fight is a woeful event. Mu1 overcast slices attack. Dan Yop dodged and said, yin and yang. They say the world I know is always two, reality and illusion shall become as one, as the mind chooses what it wants to see. The sky is known to dream the secrets of the night, and the secrets of the night shall inevitably be awakened, the sorrowful people of the ruined lands. We must hurry, as there is not time to was. Mu1 then noticed, Dan Yop ran away. Mu1 said, wait for me, I will soon hunt you down.